Autumn leaves aren't the only things falling this season. Jaws are dropping too, as fall 2024's anime lineup delivers hit after hit. From edge-of-your-seat action to heart-stealing characters, this season is already proving itself unforgettable. Fall 2024 is serving up some serious contenders for Anime of the Year, so grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's dive into the cream of this season's crop. Number 10, Blue Meibo. Let's jump back to a time when samurai ruled the streets, though simpler might not be the right word. We're back in 1863 Japan, where the clash of steel isn't just for show, and the streets of Kyoto run red with the blood of political upheaval. Then there's Neo, a young orphan whose idealistic heart beats in stark contrast to the harsh reality around him. When fate brings him face to face with the legendary Hijikata Toshizo and Okita Soji, founding members of the infamous Meibo, Neo sees a chance to turn his dreams of justice into reality. But in a world where today's allies could be tomorrow's enemies, our young hero will learn that wielding a sword for your beliefs comes at a price. As the twilight of the shogunate approaches, Neo must navigate a path between his conscience and survival in this gripping historical drama that brings Japan's most turbulent era to vivid life. Number 9, Let This Grieving Soul Retire. Cry Andre has dreamed of nothing more than a quiet life, yet fate seems determined to drag him into adventure. Born into an age where treasure hunters reign supreme, Cry found himself swept up in a childhood promise with friends who would become legendary vault raiders, while he perfected the art of running away. Despite his desperate attempts to fade into obscurity, Cry's uncanny ability to survive deadly situations has painted him some kind of genius strategist. His childhood friends, now famous treasure hunters themselves, keeps dragging him into increasingly dangerous expeditions, completely misinterpreting his panic fleeing as brilliant tactical retreats. Armed with nothing but his finely honed skills of groveling and an encyclopedia of excuses, Cry navigates a world where his companions grow more ambitious and reckless by the day. Each vault they crack open brings more wealth, more fame, and more reasons for Cry to beg off the next expedition. Yet somehow, he always finds himself right back in the thick of it, dreaming of the peaceful retirement that seems to slip further from his grasp with each successful mission. Number 8, the most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. In this world, some people possess everything, yet there are those who must forge their path with wit and determination alone. Noel stands among the latter, born with the seemingly underwhelming ability of Talker in a realm where power defines one's worth. Though he dreams of matching his grandfather's heroic legacy, Noel refuses to accept defeat. Turning his apparent weakness into his greatest weapon, he envisions the foundation of an empire where others see a mere support class. Through clever manipulation and true negotiations that often skirt the edges of morality, he begins gathering extraordinary individuals under his banner. His reputation grows darker with each calculated move, earning him fear and respect in equal measure. With each new addition to his ranks, Noel's dream of creating the world's strongest clan inches closer to reality. Sometimes the most dangerous person isn't the one with the biggest sword, but the one with the sharpest tongue. Number 7, Demon Lord 2099. Demon Lord Veltol, once the terror of a medieval realm, awakens to find his dark castles replaced by the gleaming towers of Shinjuku in 2099. His magical dominion has transformed with the marriage of sorcery and silicon, streets thrumming with arcane-powered vehicles, humans augmented with magical cybernetics, and corporations wielding power that rivals his ancient armies. Yet beneath his initial bewilderment, Velto's ambition burns brighter than the city's neon lights. He may be a relic from a forgotten age, but his determination to rule remains unchanged. As he adapts to this new world of techno-sorcery, he discovers that conquest in the modern era requires more than brute force. It demands understanding the intricate dance of digital warfare, corporate espionage, and the subtle manipulation of a society that has forgotten to fear the dark. The Demon Lord of old may have been written off as history, but Shinjuku is about to remember why their ancestors trembled at his name. Number 6. Blue Box. For Taiki Inomata, Chinatsu Kano is the basketball prodigy who seems to exist in a different universe despite sharing the same gymnasium every morning. Each day, Taiki arrives at practice thinking he'll finally be first, only to find Chinatsu already there, her dedication to basketball matching his own passion for badminton. She shines brilliantly in their school spotlight while he practices in relative obscurity. Their paths parallel but worlds apart, until suddenly, through an unexpected turn of events, these parallel lines intersect under one roof. Living together brings its own challenges and awkward moments, but it also presents Taiki with both inspiration and opportunity. Watching Chinatsu's unwavering commitment to reaching the national tournament ignites a similar fire in him. Every early morning practice, every serve, every jump, they all take on new meaning as he strives to prove himself worthy of standing beside her, not just as a housemate, but as an athlete chasing the same dream. In the space between two sports and two hearts, a story of determination and growing affection unfolds. Number 5. I'll become a villainess who goes down in history.
If I had my choice, I'd much rather be the shrewd villainess.
When life deals you a bad card, you just have to reshuffle the deck yourself, or in Alicia Williams' case, tear up the rulebook entirely. Armed with memories from her past life and intimate knowledge of the Otome game's plot, she embraces her role as the story's villainess with unprecedented enthusiasm. Why settle for being a forgettable antagonist when you could become legendary? She throws herself into mastering her family's forbidden dark magic, knowing that raw power alone won't be enough to change her fates. Each calculated word and seemingly cruel action serves a greater purpose in her grand design to rewrite the story's predetermined path. The commoner heroine's saccharine speeches and manipulative innocence might fool others, but not Alicia. She watches Prince Duke's infatuation with clear eyes, recognizing the game's romantic subplot for what it truly is. As she grows from a precocious 7-year-old into a formidable noble lady, Alicia crafts her reputation with precision, determined to prove that sometimes the most interesting stories aren't about the heroes at all. They're about the villains who refuse to play by the rules. Number 4. Rona Half. Imagine having your whole life turned upside down by a splash of water. For Ranma Saotome, that's his daily reality. One moment a confident martial artist, the next a red-headed girl explaining sudden changes to bewildered strangers. His father's transformation into a panda might be equally inconvenient, but at least pandas don't have to deal with unwanted suitors. As if gender bending wasn't complicated enough, Ranma's father drops another bombshell, an arranged marriage to Akane Tendo, a skilled martial artist who happens to hate boys. The irony isn't lost on anyone. Their forced engagement creates a powder keg of emotions, with Akane's fiery temper matching Rama's stubborn pride blow for blow. Living under the same roof only amplifies their clashing personalities, turning simple misunderstandings into household chaos. Yet between dodging cold water, dealing with rival martial artists, and navigating an increasingly complex love life, Ranma and Akane find themselves facing their challenges together, even if neither would admit it. Their relationship evolves through flying kicks and heated arguments, proving that sometimes the path to understanding runs straight through a koi pond. Number 3. Yakuza Fiance. Just when Yoshino Some thought she could maintain some semblance of normality, a newspaper article shatters her peaceful facade. She's being married off to unite two criminal empires. Enter Kirishima Miyama, her unexpected fiance. On the surface, he's the perfect prince, charming, popular, and surprisingly gentle. But beneath that carefully cultivated image lies the steel of a future Yakuza leader. Transplanted to Tokyo, Yoshino deals with a minefield of jealous classmates by day and the complexities of underground politics by night. Though she desperately wants to escape this world of black suits and tattooed promises, she can't deny her heritage. Between dodging bullies at school and managing her complicated relationship with Kirishima, Yoshino realizes that the Yakuza blood running through her veins has prepared her for more than she realizes. She discovers that sometimes the most dangerous part of being a Yakuza princess isn't the criminals, it's the politics of high school romance. Number 2, Orb, on the movements of the earth.
どこに?
In the 15th century Poland, where the church's word is law and questioning the accepted order is a deadly sin, young Rafal's brilliant mind stumbles upon dangerous questions about the very movement of the heavens. What begins as innocent curiosity sparked by a mysterious stranger soon spirals into a clandestine pursuit of knowledge. Each calculation and observation brings him closer to understanding truth that could have him branded a heretic.
太陽が昇るのではなく、我々が下るのだ。毎日朝が来るのは、地球が自らの軸を回る。
While his peers dutifully study theology, preparing for lives of religious scholarship, Rafal finds himself drawn deeper into a forbidden world of astronomical discovery. Between maintaining appearances as a promising theology student and conducting his secret research, he walks an increasingly dangerous tightrope. The same brilliant mind that earned him recognition as a child prodigy now threatens to be his undoing, as he uncovers evidence that challenges everything his society holds sacred. In a time where scientific discovery and religious heresy often share the same pyre, Rafal must decide how far he's willing to go in pursuit of the truth.
やっとお話できます。真理を。
Number 1, Dondon.
I'll let you suckle my teats, boy. If you let me gobble your dung.
Sometimes the most unlikely friendship starts with an argument. For Momo Ayase, nursing a bruised heart from rejection, defending a bullied classmate wasn't part of her plan. Neither was debating whether aliens or ghosts are real with an earnest boy whose passion for extraterrestrial matches her own devotion to the supernatural. To settle the debate, she'll check out a supposed alien hotspot while he investigates a haunted location. What could go wrong?
I dare you to go to someplace haunted. And the deal is, if you end up seeing a ghost, you have to be my girlfriend.
As it turns out, everything. In a twist neither expected, both discover they're right, and terrifyingly so. Now they're caught up in a world where the impossible becomes their new normal, forced together by circumstances beyond their understanding. This unlikely duo must navigate a reality where science fiction meets supernatural horror. Between dodging otherworldly entities and trying to maintain a regular school life, they form an unexpected partnership. Their mission becomes clear: deal with whatever cosmic or spectral chaos comes their way and somehow find a path back to normality, if such a thing even exists anymore.